11:45 p.m.
You have 2 unread messages.
Getting ready to rock and roll. Let's see. What do we got here?
You have 1 hour and 51 minutes of remaining drive time.
5 minutes. Okay, perfect. All right, let's, you want to get coffee, right? Haunted Ghost Peppers, go for it, man. If you've got the cojones for some heat, you want to grab your glasses up there? No. But, yeah, at least this will get it, windows, anything. I think usually they're fogged, which they're not. I guess because we're in Florida. A day in the life of my life. Not filling the coffee thing, so I'm gonna go get a refill of my Code Red Mountain Dew. This is kind of the routine here. Taking the trash that we accumulated overnight, because we do eat in the truck. You want to grab one of those bags? I'm about ready to drop it. That one, there you go. As you can see, it's dark in the night where nobody can hear you scream. In a while, the lights are out in the lot here, which sucks walking through their parking lot in the dark, because you don't know what you're gonna step in. If you stepped in dog poop, you're throwing your shoes away. On the sidewalk here, right?
No, on cement, the asphalt, that's like
oh, damn. That's disgusting. If you have a dog out here, pick up your dog poop, you freaking pig.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents. No. You want to see genius? They've got these stacked and they're so tight you can't get them out. You can't lift it up high enough to get it out. Fucking rocket science, these people. Putrid, puke brown coffee.
No, it doesn't look like that when it's done.
It's disgusting.
No, it's good. I live for it. You move.
Okay, that was 2 shots of cream. A shot of freaking that. Why are you putting 2 of those in there?
It says 2.
What says 2? So because it says don't exceed 2, you have to put 2?
Shoot, overflow. Move.
Overflow like she does every time. I'm always telling her too much, too much, too much. This is what I want you guys to see.
I like my sugar. More sugar. There's not the only one that drinks a lot of sugar in their coffee. Perfect.
Gross. That was interesting.
Save money at the register. The new Pilot Flying J app was designed with
Gotta love when people are on the phone screaming their conversation.
and much more. Download the Pilot Flying J app today.
And they're on speakerphone on top of it. That's just great. And even worse, it's in a foreign language, so you don't know what to say, so you can't even eavesdrop. Yeah, she's filthy. She's filthy. But we're gonna make sure everything's looking good here. Thank you, JBS. We got the purple tire. She's barely freaking legal. She's offset though, it's funny. Looking in the mirror, you can see the back one sticks out a lot farther than the front one. Another trailer they removed the butt flaps on, which is weird. They seem to be doing that. I noticed this guy's flaps in the wind really bad when you're going down the road. Oh, what a mess. That sucks. I had a vinyl protective covering on it that came off, so it's probably going to get ruined in the rain now. We were already under the hood, did the front, so and I realized, oh, Doug, get the camera. Just released, or set my trailer brakes, released my tractor brakes, so I can do my tug test. Lord knows you like to do, well, I like to do a tug test. Even though I physically got under there and looked, I still like to tug on it. And we're out of here.
You want the lights on or off?
I'll be on for right now. I'll get them in a second.
Yeah.
I thought I turned them off. Oh, before we go, we gotta reset the frickin' GPS here. Come on. Uh-oh, don't tell me it's not working now. There we go. Should be able to hit resume, and there we go.
It's alive.
She's alive, damn it!
Drive to route nearer to on State Route 206 or reroute from current location.
Some air in here. Now, there was no exit out that way.
I don't know. I think it's to
No,
the
because I
left.
went around and came around.
Yeah. No, it's to the left.
So we're gonna have to go left if we can get out of here with all the super truckers. It is 10 after midnight. Our 0010, if you will.
Proceed southwest on State Route 206 in a quarter mile. Take exit on the left or turn onto E7.
Alright.
A quarter mile. Take the entrance to the left on I-95 South.
That must have been a different exit because when I left there it said truck entry. I don't see no other way out though. I mean, yeah, no, that has to be because anything else would just put you on the entrance going north. They
That
must,
was it.
yeah, that's weird.
In 600 feet, take the entrance to the left on I-95 South.
But yeah, guys, you know, probably videos have been sucky lately. I know they've been very short, very non-meaning, really nothing. But one of the things that people deal with out on the road, I mean, you still, I don't want to say depression, but you know, you've done things a certain way your whole life, and now you're doing it another way. It can make you, I don't know, down in the dumps, maybe we'll call it. You know, is it?
On this road for 44 miles.
Are you filming a dark me?
And some of the road. But it looks really, it's very art noir. Like 1930s crime drama films.
Yeah.
James Cagney.
You know, one of the things, I am bipolar, okay? So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. I mean, just, you know, there's that lot's gone down over the last year. I really haven't touched on this at all. But you know what? It's bothering me, especially lately. So I'll touch on it. But you know, the whole crazy bags thing. That weighed down on me. You know. You guys know from last year, I think it was about November, actually about a year ago exactly, I was talking to you guys and I mentioned how me and my daughter were kind of having issues. Well, they only got worse instead of better. You know, and all of this stuff is because I came out here and became a truck driver. So when I sit and ponder on life and what's happened over the last year and a half, I just blame myself for it. And, you know, so what does that do? That kind of depresses you, kind of, you know, you done screwed up your freaking family's life. You know, I know for a fact my daughter can't be happy. And then earlier today, I decided to, I guess you want to say, show some tough love, which is just killing me. I don't want to get into details or anything, but I don't know. It's tough, man. When you know, I'm out here. There's nothing I can do. I mean, you can't just click your fingers and go back to your old life. You know. So, I mean, as far as trucking goes, I guess everything in trucking has gone my way pretty much. I mean, I went company, I made money company, I've gone lease, I'm making money lease. My wife came out on the road with me, now she wants to drive. She wants to get her CDL and drive and, you know, make even more money, save up for retirement. You know, I should be freaking happy, ecstatic. I should be living it up. But it doesn't feel exciting, I guess you should say. It doesn't feel like I should be happy. There's just too many things that just aren't right. Just aren't settling with me.
Maybe we need advice from other parents.
Advice from other parents?
Yeah, we've been through similar things. We've only had one kid.
Yeah, and I mean, that really sucks because I can totally, you know, help her and, you know, get her out of trouble. She just doesn't want it. Personal or anything. It's just I've actually shared my whole life on this journey, and you know, I'm sure I could have stepped away from YouTube for a month or so, get through the holidays and whatnot, and you know, but I've noticed I've watched a lot, you know, a couple of my videos, and yeah, you can see there's something going on. But, you know, it's life. And I know people don't want to hear this when they're looking to come out here, but this is something you might have to deal with out here, is family issues. And number one, when you're out here, I'm in Florida, she's in Arkansas. It's not like I can have a face-to-face or do anything. I can't just turn the truck around and drive out there. It'd be pointless. It'd be pointless, you know, especially. Yeah. But I unfortunately put her in that situation by uprooting and bringing them both out here, moving them to Missouri so I could go trucking.
You can't blame yourself for that.
I absolutely blame myself.
Oh.
It's 100% my fault. If I would have never come out here, none of this would have happened. It's not even moving to Missouri even. If I was home, none of this would have happened. Especially the fact that I would have never been near as lenient as I was over everything. A matter of fact, it would have just never have happened. The situation would have never arose, and it would have never happened. And if it did arise, I would have been there to put a stop to it. And it would have just been like no big deal. It would have been, you know what? David's a dick, and Dad's a dick, and everyone would have moved on. That's the only thing that would have happened is everyone would have thought, okay, he's a typical asshole like he is, and I guess we're not going to help that person out. Well, which would have been great, because trying to help that person out is just fucking put a world of hurt on me, on our family. And it's only going to get worse. I've always have been 100% no good deed goes unpunished. No good deed goes unpunished. Remember that. Because that's always been 100% what has happened to me. Whenever I try to help somebody, it always backfires, and I always end up getting screwed. Every time. Now, the whole crazy bags thing, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it's
That might work itself out.
you know, whether he meant it a certain way, didn't mean it a certain way, doesn't matter. The fact is I took it a certain way. And that also put a damper on my videos after that. Is whether he knows it or not, but one of the things he said to me in a text really hit me hard and made me reevaluate the way I am on YouTube. I eventually got over it and said, screw it, you know. If I joke around, what you guys have all heard me say, you know, I mean, I've joked around with my wife, hey, I'm gonna, you know, I'll tie you up and put you under the bunk. I'll do this, I'll do that, you know. I'm her husband, I can say these things. Just because I joke about her or to her in a certain light doesn't give anybody else the right to do so. Especially when it's in a disrespectful way.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it made me think, because one of the things that I was told is, well, the way you are, I figured it would be okay. That hit me really hard. dresses slutty, let's say, does that give a man a right to rape her? No. So, if I joke a certain way, does that give anybody a right to mistreat, or not even mistreat, disrespect one's spouse? You know, and then the fact, I mean, let's just throw it on the table. He was pissed at me at that time. I didn't know it at the time. The only reason why I was watching that video is somebody told me, hey man, what the hell is going on between you and Bags? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's pissed at you. And the person that told me this didn't even see that part of the video. They just early on heard him, you know, start talking trash about me, how I'm a backstabber and, you know, this, that, and the other. And I mean, I was shocked. I was really shocked. I couldn't believe it, you know. Apparently he was trying to get a gaming channel started. Why he was trying to get it started on YouTube, I don't know. I thought he was just goofing around playing games on YouTube. He could have told me that what he's trying to do and I wouldn't have goofed on him. But, I mean, it really, I guess, sent him over the edge. I thought his Panther was, Werewolf Riding a Panther was funny. I mean, it just is. I don't know anybody who could not giggle thinking about a werewolf riding a panther. I mean, especially just the way he said it. But, you know, we're not going to start that. We're not going to start that mess over again. You know, I figured I'd just let things die down, let things go away, and, you know, now I'll address it. I started addressing it. I'll address it. I also think a lot of what happened when he did that, I think he was feeding off of his student. Call him the giggler. I ain't never heard somebody giggle so much in my life. But we're going to just leave that there. You know. Now, the only things I hear, I mean, I'm going to say it, I unsubscribe to him just because, again, I'm bipolar. Maybe this has something to do with it, but when something like that happens, I'll completely disconnect from the person and completely shut them out. Anything that has to do with the person will go away. You know, and I don't know why I do that, but I am a medicated bipolar person, so apparently the medication works because, one, I didn't completely lose my shit like I normally would have. I mean, yeah, normally that would have been a bad scene. Two, that I'm pretty much over it. I tend to hold grudges, or I used to. The unmedicated me. I have an argument with you and not speak to you for 10 years. Am I lying?
No, because your wife has to go put it back together again 10 years later.
So I guess the medication works.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I guess maybe the medication also makes me the way, you know, have, well, that's, I was going to say have feelings, but do I really have feelings? I mean, I guess I do.
You
I guess
do.
I do in a weird kind of way.
Yeah. They're in there deeply. You do.
one of the things, I'll bring this up because to this day I think I'm just freaking in awe of it and can't thank him enough. And maybe this is why I didn't just throw it all away and walk away and completely never ever think about anything again. Is if any of you didn't know, 6 months ago, whatever, I had some financial issues, and Crazy Dad, without blinking an eye, I can't remember if he called me, he texted me, what he did, but he contacted me, and I'll never forget, he asked me to give him a ComData check number, one of my ComData checks, so he can put money on it, so I can have some money. I mean, I was just in awe of that. I mean, I didn't take it just because I don't know, I have a hard time taking anything from anybody. I mean, you guys know, you guys that have my phone number, I have a hard time calling anybody. You guys always have to call me. Because, I don't know, that's just, I don't know. That's just weird. That's something weird about me.
Yeah, don't take it personal anyway.
Yeah, don't anybody take it personal.
Don't ever take it personal. That's David.
It's just me. I mean, dude, I'll go a year without talking to my mom or my sisters or brother. I'll go longer than that. I mean, but I think about you guys. I think about calling and talking to you guys all the time. I think about calling and talking to my mom all the time. I've been trying to call my sister for a month now because something happened. Like a life-changing thing has happened to her, and I want to find out about it, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. It is the weirdest thing that I can't pick up a phone and call somebody. I have the worst time doing it. It's just freaking bizarre. What is this? All this road construction, man?
It's all over the U.S.
And what is the freaking speed limit in it? I don't see any signs. I just realized I'm in road construction. Oh, damn, this gets off.
I was going to say, are we getting
We're
off?
going to get off on Bunnell Street.
And it's probably not truck friendly.
But, that's just kind of where it is. I mean, my life is kind of just in the shits right now. That's the rumble strips you guys are hearing because we got to run the braille because of all the road construction.
Welcome to Florida.
I don't want to hit these guys' mirrors. I mean, they're right on the cones. It's just a cone.
It's just a cone.
It's just a cone.
That's what I was going to say. It's just a cone.
Does anybody know what movie that's from?
It's just a cone.
I watched that movie probably 500 times. I got OCD on that movie, man. I was watching it every night, 2-3 times, man. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me.
You like Adam Sandler?
When we lived on Reese.
Mm-hmm. I know.
It's just a cone. But so it is what it is. I know this is a dark, in the dark video, but hey, it goes with my
the
mood.
mood.
Yeah, shit.
And don't think I'm not affected by it because I am. As a mother who is very close with her daughter.
According to my CPAP, I got 2 hours of sleep.
And I probably got the same. So we're running on coffee and energy drinks. Oh,
Well, luckily
soda.
it's only a 5-hour drive,
Oh, that's good.
and the way our timing's going to probably work out is we're probably not going to have enough time to get reloaded. We'll probably go ahead and drop this load, drop the 90, go get the trailer washed out and fueled up and ready
For the next load.
Oh crap, I wanted to get fuel over there. Damn it, all the hell. Ugh.
It's just a cone.
And be ready to rock and roll for the next load, you know, when we get dispatched. They might dispatch us right away, but who knows? I mean, oh, you know what? This is Florida. There probably won't be any washes down there in Miami. I guess I'll have to look when I get there. But if they send us to get orange juice, I know the couple washes I use that are on the way. One's a mobile, or no, they're both mobile washes. You meet one guy at an old abandoned truck stop, and the other guy meets us at one of our customers. And he's got a little spot there that'll wash out. But I'll keep a smile on my face. I mean, what the hell, why not, right? What the hell, why not? The one thing, you know, I will tell you, the one thing as a father that I wish is that everything was okay with my daughter. I mean, that she was happy and she's, you know, living good and everything. But the weird thing is the whole fact that she's doing this willingly and when she doesn't have to. It's all, I mean, I guess it's just a brainwash. Freaking I mean that's I mean she can't be thinking on her own. I mean can't be. There's no way. There's no way. But yeah, I guess it was time for a
Life update.
my life video. I know every time I do a my life video, it's just shit. Yes, I lead a crappy life.
No, you don't.
Say no, you don't.
I have faith this too shall pass.
Yeah, well,
I haven't prayed in a long time, but I've been praying.
you know, it gets old.
I know.
Why
I know.
everything freaking Alright, well, that's the update. And you guys have a wonderful day. Have a beautiful Monday. Y'all going back to work. Anybody who's got the 9 to 5. All you truck drivers, you guys be safe. And here's where the music plays. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Ciao.
Well, we made it to our delivery. We're early. They're not letting trucks in yet, so we're gonna sit here and wait it out. And if anyone's curious why my Qualcomm did not go down or my logs didn't go down, is that Omnitrax problem, according to the internet, says it was on the MCP 2000 or 200, whatever it was. It was basically for the old Qualcomms, not the newer Qualcomms. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe.
And ring the bell.
Later.